7-yard line. Deep shot, and it's intercepted! Too far, and it's picked off by Belton. Dave Belton takes it to the 40-yard line. Play action. Jones, pass. Oh my goodness, touchdown! That nearly was a pick six. Instead, it's a touchdown for the Giants. From the 33, once alone in the backfield. Ojulari coming in hot. Down he goes. They need the 24-yard line. Blitz. Unblocked. Down goes Wentz. O'Shane Zimenez. They need the 35 to keep the drive alive. Blitz is sent. Unblocked defender. Down goes Wentz. That's Aaron Robinson. Washington shifts with them. And off Barkley. And Saquon. And that puts him at 99 yards. And that breaks 2,000 yards. The 9th player in NFL history to reach 2,000 yards and 1-10 the first half on. His opening drive for the Commanders. Protected underneath. It's caught by Dotson. Ball's out, and it's picked up by McFadden. Aaron Robinson. Barkley, middle, reaching, touchdown. Handoff, Barkley, blockers in front. That's Slayton into the end zone. Touchdown. His second of the day. Let's play action. Unblocked defender. Down goes Wentz. Tay Crowder is Week 16 takes us to Minneapolis as the 10-4 New York Giants come to town to face the 7-7 Minnesota Vikings. So for our Giants, since the bye week, they almost averaged 44 points a game with a 5-1 record, and with a win today and a Philadelphia loss, they can clinch the NFC East. For the Vikings at 7-7, they've won their last 3 games against the Giants, and of course every win matters if they want to reach the playoffs again with Kirk Cousins. As welcome back to episode 16 of the Madden 23 New York Giants franchise. If you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, watch the shorts. As always, I have a lot of fun making these, as a good game here today between 2 potential playoff teams. Minnesota looking to get back there with Kevin O'Connell, first-year head coach, and this running game with Dalvin Cook, 1,400 yards, almost 1,500. The average isn't there, the efficiency isn't, but they got a lot of volume on this year with first-year head coach. And for the Giants, I mean, not much more else has to be said. They can't stop the run, but they can run the ball like no other team. 2,600 rushing yards, and the best offense in football, looking to get to the division. Kevin O'Connell looking to get the playoffs for the first time in his head coaching career. So is Daboll, but that looks a lot more likely. The Giants have won the coin toss and have elected to defer, so back deep for the Vikings. Graham Gano will get us set off, and here we go! Almost to the playoffs. Week 16 is underway. And Naylor will take a knee in the end zone, and here's Kirk Cousins. And a 94.6 passer rating this year. That's his worst as a Minnesota Viking, which he joined the team in 2018. And here's the rest of the offense. The offensive line, which has played a lot better this year. Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in football. Dalvin Cook, one of the best running backs in football. You can see the numbers aren't up to their standards, but they're 7-7, and all that matters is that record, and they are on their way to making the playoffs. Jefferson is going to be in the backfield on the first play of the game, as Cousins is going to check it down to him, and Jefferson makes an immediate impact gain of 9. This Giants defense is fully healthy for the first time since the beginning of the year, really. Kayvon Thibodeau, who has had an incredible rookie year, finally back from that injury, and that pass rush, which was extremely scary over the past couple weeks, finally full strength. 2nd down and 1 from the 34. Play action, unblocked defender. There's that impact play. Thibodeau, pretty much the first passing play of the game, makes an impact, a loss of 9. 3rd down and 10. Wow. And they need the 35 to convert. 4-man rush. Deep shot. Over the head of Osborne. It's a 3-and-out. And out comes Daniel Jones, who has had a career high in a lot of categories except for rushing yards. And this Giants offense, 43.6 points per game in the last 6 games. Of course, 5-1 record. Only loss coming on Thanksgiving against, the Cowboys. Josh Ezeudu is back in the lineup. He'll start at left guard, the rookie. So, again, offense almost at full strength, only missing Shepard. 1st down, Jones will throw, checks it down. Saquon, stiff arm Smith, gets about 3 out of it. This Minnesota defense, really bad against the pass, below average in everything else. They have some rookies, Andrew Booth from Clemson, Lewisine from Georgia. Second down and 7. They go outside. That's Saquon. Oh, a stiff arm. And there he goes into Minnesota territory. A gain of 14 and a first down for the Giants. Opening drive of the game. 1st and 10. And a 4-man rush. Blitz late. Jones, deep shot. Slayton's got it inside the 20. And he's tackled by Hunter down to the 12. And an explosion to start the game as they're in the red zone. And they're at the almost inside the 10. First down, and a handoff to Barkley. And a great tackle by Barnett. Second down. Jones along the backfield from the 9. Jones to Galladay, offline and complete. And it's third down. They can get a first down at the 2. Jones, 4-man rush, steps right, tries to escape and can't. Harrison Phillips, the former Buffalo Bill. A loss of a couple, and it's 4th down. And here's Graham Gano, nearly perfect on the year, and he'll stay that way, and the Giants strike first, an opening drive field goal. And the Vikings take back over 5 minutes into this game, a 2nd down and 8. And a 4-man rush underneath that is caught by Adam Thielen, and Thielen a gain of 12, a first down. And now a 3rd and 2. They go heavy with 2 tight ends. And motion by Justin Jefferson. Give it outside. It's Dalvin Cook. And Cook is not going to get there. What an effort. As Bradbury's slow to get up, but the Giants take back over. And they have a 3rd and 7. Breida in next to Barkley. Barkley gets it on the run. And Saquon with the first down to the 43. 4 carries, 28 yards. Already. First down from the 43. 4-man rush, quick pass, caught by Bellinger, gain of 8, and it's 2nd down. This offense is looking efficient. Play action. Jones, pressure, is going to run. Kendricks giving chase, but he won't get the angle, and it's first down, gain of 3. Now it's 3rd down and 9. They have 2 backs in there. From the 44, they need the 35. 4-man rush, down he goes! Zadarius Smith in a flash. His 6th of the year, his first year as a Viking coming from Green Bay. Missed all of last year with an injury, pretty much. And a big impact. On his 1st and 10, Kirk will go outside, and a first down to Adam Thielen. Kirk has started 4 for 5. He has hit his last 3 passes. First down, blitz. Over the middle, wide open. Into Giants territory is Justin Jefferson. And Kirk is starting the deal. Now 3rd and 3. They can get a first down at the 39-yard line. Kirk under center. Cook met by Robinson, and he's stuffed again. And this run defense has come to play. Cook has started 5 rushes for 5 yards. And out comes Randy Bullock. He's missed 4 kicks this year and an extra point. This from 59 yards. It's straight enough, and it is short. No good. So the Giants take over in the final minute of this first quarter, and they give it to Barkley up the middle, and Saquon gets about 9. And perhaps the final play of the first quarter. High formation. Outside they go. Saquon Barkley blocked by Hudson. And a first down inside the 40. So the second quarter begins with a 2nd down and 3. Heavy set. And they give it to Barkley up the middle with a blocker in front inside the 25 and a first down. So Saquon already a massive impact. Play action on first down. Jones pressure. No one open. Throws it away. Flag in the backfield though. So this might come back. That'll put him half the distance closer. A backbreaker for Minnesota. 1st and 10 from the 12. Jones. Nothing open. Tries to throw it away. Ball's on the ground. And it goes backwards. And a loss of 22. Harrison Phillips forced it. His 2nd sack of the day. And it's 2nd and 32. And they go shotgun. Jones. Blitz picked up. Under pressure. Upstairs, it's caught by Johnson. He had to pluck that out of the air, and it's 3rd and 18. They need a first down at the 2-yard line. Jones along the backfield. 4-man rush. Protected. Throw. Sideline. It's caught by Galladay. And he's a yard short from a touchdown, but it's 1st and goal. They converted from a 2nd and 32. 3 tight ends in. As 1st and goal. Kreider in motion. Jones. End zone. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 8th of the year. And the Giants increase the lead to 9. Just like that. And Barkley picking them up and carrying the team as he always does. An extra point by Gano is up and good. It's 10-0 on an 8-play drive. That, I mean, great way to increase the lead. Maybe get them off the running game, which you know can bust open at any point. 1st and 10. Cousins underneath. That is Cook. Robinson misses, and the first down to the 37, gain of 12. Cousins has hit his last 6 passes now. 3rd down and 4. Kirk under center. Blitz is sent. And over the middle, it's caught. Osborne into Giants territory. Now Kirk had 100 yards passing. Been crazy efficient to start the game, but no points to show for it. 1st and 10. From the 39-yard line, 4-man rush. Pressure late. Thibodeau hit him, but it's caught. Irv Smith, another 1st down. Now Kirk alone in the backfield. 1st and 10. First reception by Smith today. As blitz again. It's caught. And Thielen on the run. Love giving chase, and he's down to the 12. Kirk has hit his last 10 passes now. Incredible. 1st down. Handoff. Cook. And Cook has his best run of the day. And Cook is down to the 3. Goal line personnel on 2nd down from the 3-yard line. They can get a 1st down at the 2. Cook outside is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 9th of the year. And the Vikings pull it within 3 with an extra point by Bullock. And a great drive to respond. They convert a few 3rd downs. And it is 10-7, just like that, on an 8-play, 4-minute drive. So the Giants take back over with about 8.5 to play in this first half. And they start on the ground with Barkley. Blockers in front, and Barkley gets about 8. Or I'll give him 7. And now it's 3rd and 1. From the 31-yard line. Jones. Pressure. Will throw it. Galladay, 1st down across the 40, and a gain of 13. Living on 3rd down this drive, a 3rd down and 4. 4-man rush underneath. Barkley, 1st down, fighting. Oh, he shoved him to the turf. That was Sullivan. That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. 2nd down and 7. 2 tight ends. Play action to Barkley. Jones, pressure, hit as he's thrown. Floater, and it's offline and intercepted. Intended for Colin Johnson. That's Patrick Peterson, and Vikings very much in this game. Turnover. Backbreaker by Jones, who has not been good this year. Play action. Wide open. Justin Jefferson. And Jefferson to the 33. And Cousins is just unstoppable. This Minnesota offense seems unstoppable. Perhaps a 2-minute drive to end the half for the Vikings. 2nd down and 9. Cousins sandwiched. Ojulari there. And Thibodeau cleans it up. 5th and a half this year. 2nd sack by the Giants. 5 overall today. 3rd down and 15. Under 3 minutes to play. 4-man rush. Quick pass. Sideline. Caught Thielen, and he's got a 1st down. Robinson, the coverage didn't matter. It's a 1st down gain of 16. Approaching the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. 2 tight ends. And Cousins will throw. Underneath, it's caught. That's Johnny Munt fighting. And rides McFadden for a 1st down. Now it's 2nd down and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning. As Cousins trying to set the screen, and down he goes. Ojulari and Ellis there to sack Cousins, and it's 3rd and 22. They go 2 tight ends. Hand it to Cook. And Cook has stuffed a timeout in New York. And they got a chance here with 1:42 to play in this first half. 1st and 10. Jones a lot of time to Galladay across the 40, and Galladay to the 43-yard line, gain of 22. 2nd down and 10. They hurry to the line. Throw an incomplete pass. Jones, blitz, picked up on the run. Bellinger into Vikings territory, inside the 40 and down to the 37. And now a 3rd down and 10. 45 seconds in this first half. Vikings stacking the line, and they send 5. Jones on the run. Jones throws it across the body, and it's dropped by Johnson. It's 4th down. And they'll kick the 3. Gano made his first. This from 54, and it's down the middle and good, and that will take us to halftime. Giants lead 13-7, and really they dominated on the ground compared to Minnesota. The run defense by New York has been incredible, but the pass defense leaves a lot to be desired as we take a look at tendencies. Threw it short about a quarter of the time, but only 60% completion. Maybe get back to Barkley a little more in the second half for the Minnesota Vikings. Well, it's been throwing it short, but they've completed 93% of the time at a higher throw frequency. A lot to be left desired by this defense. But the Giants get the football first, and the second half is underway. Barry kicks it, and Richie James from the 2 across the 20 breaks a tackle into the 23. The Giants take over, a 2nd down and 10 to start the half. And a blitz. Unblocked defender caught by Barkley. And he fights away. There he goes. Blocked by Bellinger up the sideline. And a foot race. And Booth will bring him down to the 24. A 53-yard catch to start the half. And the Giants are in the red zone with a 2nd down and 5. They give it to Barkley up the middle. Barkley inside the 15 and down to the 12. First down. See a lot of first downs at the 12 today. It's really unusually common. Jones steps up into pressure and down he goes. Harrison Phillips. Again, 3rd time he's been involved in a sack. He has 2 whole sacks on the day. 4th sack by Minnesota, and it's 2nd down. Jones underneath. It's caught by Barkley. Gets the lost yardage back and takes it to the 9. It's 3rd down. Jones is over 200 yards passing. And it's 3rd and 7. 5 out. Jones protected. Now pressured late. On the run. And ball's on the ground. And it's picked up by Minnesota. Harrison Smith forced it. Hunter recovered. And the Giants a yard away from increasing the lead to 2 scores. So the Vikings take over. And they have a 3rd and 7. And Cousins protected. Caught. Smith. Great tackle. Xavier McKinney forces a 3 and out, and the Giants get the ball right back. And from the 32, quick pass. That's a backwards pass to Colin Johnson, and a stiff arm and a 1st down. That is a rush of 10 yards. Now 3rd and 3. Burita checks in. Jones throws sideline. It's jumped and intercepted. Lewisine, the rookie safety from Georgia, gets his 2nd pick on the year, and the Vikings get it right back. Well, they're getting plenty of chances to come back in this game. This isn't the normal high-flying Giants offense that's scoring 44 points a game. Play action. Lots of pressure. Finds Jefferson into Giants territory on the run and finally tracked down by Jackson at the 37. Kirk is over 200 yards. Jefferson is shredding this Giants secondary. 2 tight ends on a 3rd down and 3 from the 30. Cousins has all day. Underneath, wide open, that's Smith. And Smith to the 24, a 1st down. At the halfway mark in this 3rd quarter. Cousins alone in the backfield. Motion by Osborne, and they flip it to Dalvin Cook. Cook on the run, still going, and Cook has 8. 2nd down and 2. And they shift so Cousins is alone in the backfield from the 16-yard line. Cousins, quick throw, caught Jefferson, and again, 1st down to the 12. I mean, this has to be the 5th time today that's 1st down from the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. Cousins, 5 out in the pattern, under pressure. Throws across the body, almost intercepted. Tay Crowder, that would have been a game changer. And instead it's 2nd down. And they give it to Cook. Cook, great tackle by McKinney. Under 3 yards of carry as Madison checks in on a 3rd down and 6. 4-man rush. 6 in to protect. Cousins has all day. No one getting open. Thibodeau coming late, and Cousins will throw it away. Incomplete. And out comes Bullock, who missed from 59. This is from 25. Shorter than an extra point, but a bit longer than an old school extra point, and this is good. And it's a 3-point game. So the Giants take over with Jones alone in the backfield, 1st down. And with time, we'll find Wan'Dale Robinson getting involved, and he gets 9. Now it's 3rd down and 1, trying to get something going. From the 32, handoff Barkley with blockers in front, and a 1st down to the 36. And now with 3rd down and 13. Jones, protected, stepping back, fires. Caught inside Vikings territory. Colin Johnson, this offense, they've gotten a lot of yards today. It's just the scoring and the turnovers. Like it seems to be so many weeks. As a handoff, Barkley, first down, a lot of space. Inside the 25, a stiff arm on Harrison Smith and down to the 19. Barkley nearing 100 yards. First down. From the 19-yard line, Jones, quick pass, caught, Galladay inside the 10. Ball's on the ground, and is picked up by Sullivan. We'll see if Galladay was down, and he's signaling he was. Lewis Seen forces his first career forced fumble, and it's Vikings football. So final minute of this third quarter as they go 2 tight ends on a 2nd and 8 after the turnover. Quick pass is caught by Smith, cut down at the 30. And the Vikings with a chance to tie this game as the fourth quarter begins. Jefferson gets in the backfield next to Cook on a 2nd and 9. Pressure. And is he thrown? No, he's struck down. Azeez Ojulari. Cousins had to pull it. His second sack of the day. He's up to 7 on the year. It's 3rd and 17. Giants showing blitz. And they send it. Quick pass deep to Rager. Knocked in the air and finally brought down, incomplete. So the Giants take over. They have a 3rd and 10. And Jones fires quickly. It's intercepted. And breaking a tackle is Sullivan. And that's a pick 6 for the Vikings. And the Vikings, for the first time today, have taken a lead on the 2nd career pick 6 of Chandon Sullivan. And Bullock makes the lead 4. An unbelievable turn of events. They're keeping the Vikings in it with all the yards. That doesn't matter. New York has almost over 100 more yards than Minnesota as they start with a handoff to Barkley outside, getting the edge. Finally tackled by Booth at the 32. Barkley over 100 yards now. Now trailing by 4 for the first time today. Play action on 2nd and 1. And Jones will take it out of bounds. First down to the 35. Now 2nd down and 9. Really run heavy this drive. Give it to Barkley. Bouncing off of blockers, fighting for every inch. 3rd down and 1 upcoming. So here we go from the 44. I formation. Up the gut. Barkley into Vikings territory. And a first down to the 49. Living on 3rd down this drive. 3rd and 6. Jones, deep drop. Sliding grab. It's Colin Johnson to the 35. Another 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 2. And they give it to Barkley. Middle. And a first down to the 21-yard line. Just moving the ball efficiently. First down. Jones will throw. On the run. Breida checks in. Throw goes to Breida. Sideline. It's caught at the 2. And it's 1st and goal. On a drive that's taken over 6 minutes off the clock. 1st and goal. Barkley back in there. Barkley up the middle. Barkley shoves off Smith. Touchdown. Giants back in front. 17th of the year for Saquon. And it's 19-17, and this kick by Gano makes it 20-17. And a 13-play, 6.5-minute drive. And unbelievable performance, mainly by our MVP, Saquon Barkley. Drive starts from the 25. Kirk Cousins trying to retake the lead. Outside throw, and getting the feed in is Jefferson, and it is a first down. He has been uncoverable. Well, the offense hasn't taken the lead once today. First down from the 38. And off to Cook, and Cook still going, and Cook has 8. 2nd down from the 46-yard line. 4-man rush. Cousins. Pressure late. There he goes. The closer. Kayvon Thibodeau. 2.5 today. That's 3rd and 15. 5th Giants sack. They need the 49 to convert. 4-man rush. Protected. Incomplete. Broken up by Crowder. And the Giants take over trying to kill this clock. A 2nd and 5. Counter with Barkley. Going outside and a first down to the 37. Barkley over 150 yards. Now 3rd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Handoff. Barkley. Barkley into Vikings territory. And into field goal range he goes. Timeout Minnesota. And now they have to stop 3 straight runs. to get the ball back with a chance to tie it. First down. 3 tight ends. Barkley up the middle. Timeout Minnesota. He gets 2. They go shotgun on 2nd and 8. With 1 timeout remaining. Counter run. Barkley. Another about 4. Timeout. This is your ball game. 3rd down and 4. Draw. Barkley breaks off of Tomlinson. And Sullivan makes the tackle of the year at the 34. And they're going to go for it. But they try to draw him offsides. They need a yard. Jones in the shotgun. 4th and about 3 feet. A hard cut from Jones. He's going to snap it. Jones behind and caught. Giants are going to the playoffs. They've won today. They've gotten to 11 wins, and they beat the Minnesota Vikings, who moved to 7-8. What a way to end it. So the New York Giants, well, assuming Philadelphia lose, I think they are. I mean, Dallas has been a tough opponent, are going to go to the playoffs. As, well, they probably clinched the division. They won 2017, and it's a good sign. We played a team that probably is going to be in the playoffs. They are currently, well, heading into this game, they were the 7th seed. We'll see how seeding checks out later, but we put up a lot of yards, 5 turnovers, but we were able to win. Of course, I threw the pick 6 to end it, but you know what? That's a good game. We couldn't contain Justin Jefferson. 42 rushing yards with Dalvin Cook. With how our run defense has performed lately, beautiful pass rush went after it. Kayvon Thibodeau, 2.5 sacks. Welcome back to the team. I called him the closer, and it really felt like that closed it out once we got that ball back with under 5 minutes. That Barkley, 182 yards on the ground. Just special. MVP. You should win MVP. I don't believe he's favored, though. Other than that, offense was incredible. Except for the turnovers. Defense was really good. They gave up 10 points of offense. Even though Jefferson got 100, that's almost a third. Well, it's more than a third of Cousins' total yards. And Chandon Sullivan, Lewis Seen had some really good plays on their defense. So that's a playoff team. That felt like a playoff game. And hopefully, if this is a playoff game, we still are on the winning end of it. We do have 5 upgrades. Andrew Thomas up to an 83. Daniel Jones up to a 75. Jamie Gillen up to a 72. Josh Azudu up to a 68. And Calitro up to a 67. And on to games across the league. Let's start with Washington and San Francisco. And on their opening drive, we'll start with Terry McLaurin, a 16-yard touchdown. They lead 7-0. And they are not done yet. Looking to play spoiler. They've been eliminated from the playoffs. The Niners are very much in the playoff race. And McLaurin proving why he is an X-Factor wide receiver, 32 yards. And it's now 10-0. Well, the first quarter was all Washington. Could this be the spark that the Niners needed? A forced fumble and a kick and a 10-yard fumble recovery by Aziz Al-Shahir, the linebacker for the Niners. It's now 10-7, but the Commanders were able to respond quickly on a 2nd and 21. You thought maybe the Niners were getting the ball back. No, as the second half begins with a 21-yard reception, well, by Logan Thomas. And it's now 13-7. And Washington wasn't done yet. A 3rd and 3. The 3rd and 18-yard touchdown by Terry McLaurin. He's been heavily involved. They go for 2 and not get it. It's 19-7. And now play action as the Niners trying to get something going. And how about Danny Gray? 23 yards. If you heard of him, that's first. It's now 19-10. Now Washington trying to get a stop, and Niners get back in this game. How about that dumb throw, and it's intercepted by Jamin Davis, the former first-round linebacker. Now 22-10, and this was a decision I didn't like later in this game, approaching 4th quarter. Trey Lance will get a few yards, but they go for a 4th down and 1 later in this drive, and then they kick a field goal on a 4th and 1 at the goal line. It's now 22-13. And wrapping up this game, Charlie Warner gets them into field goal range just about. And now for the last hopes, Terry McLaurin ends it. At 22-16 is the final. Washington wins it and hopefully plays spoiler. Now to Dallas as the Eagles play the Cowboys. Let's start with Miles Sanders. And how about this defense coming up huge again? Neville Gallimore forced the fumble. And the Cowboys had a field goal. It's now 3-0. Well, both these quarterbacks known for turning it over a ton. This one isn't on deck. Tips intended for Elliott, and Avonte Maddox brings it, breaks a tackle from Washington, hits the sideline, and only Dak can stop him, and it's too late. The Eagles lead. It's 7-3 in favor of Philadelphia over Dallas. Dallas gets the ball right back, and Dak takes a shot, and Michael Gallup, they have great jump ball threats, and Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. It's now 7-10. Dak gets the ball right back, and Elliott fighting through all sorts of contact gets 13. It's now 13-7. The Cowboys trying to dominate, get back in this playoff race. We take it to the second half, and first play of the third quarter, CeeDee Lamb, we talked about Michael Gallup, 37 yards for Lamb. It's now 16-7. All this while the Eagles are still in it. Can they get back in it? And, well, that helps. Avonte Maddox forces the fumble. Javon Hargrave, a touchdown-saving tackle by Elliott, but they only had a field goal. It's 16-10, but that's a one-score lead, and Dallas gives it to Tony Pollard on the next drive to enter the fourth quarter. 24-10, they go for two and get it. Now they lead by 14, and they are not done yet. Elliott, they get the ball right back, and Elliott rushes for 13, and here we go. It's a three-score game. It's 27-10. And Eagles trying to get back in this game. Jalen Hurts throws a quick interception by Malik Hooker. That will just about do it. It's now 30-10, a 20-point game, but the Eagles do get the ball right back to end the game with 27 seconds. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown to end it. That's an incredible catch, by the way. It won't matter in the end, but a 23-yard score. The Cowboys win it 17-30. And on to the rest of these scores. On Thursday Night Football, the Jaguars blow out the Jets 35-14. On the Sunday slate of games, the Ravens beat the Falcons, the Panthers beat the Lions, the Bills beat the Bears, the Saints beat the Browns, the Chiefs blow out the Seahawks, the Bengals more than double up the Patriots, the Titans beat the Texans, the Raiders upset the Steelers, the Packers take down the Dolphins, the Rams take down the Broncos in an absolute shootout, the Cardinals double up the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football, and on Monday Night Football, the Colts beat the Chargers 26-24. On to standings, a lot more has changed in the AFC North, tie between the Steelers and Bengals. The Browns are eliminated. In the South, the Colts they're 12-3. The Titans are 11-4. Jags and Texans eliminated. In the East, the Bills have clinched the AFC East as the Pats, Jets, and Dolphins are all eliminated. So Bills are heading to the playoffs again. 10-5 in the West. Tie between the Chargers and Broncos still 10-5. Chiefs are 9-6. They're right on their tail. Raiders are eliminated. And the NFC North, Packers, we already knew they clinched the division. I believe they clinched the 1 seed too, even though Madden didn't technically say they did. So I just said clinch the division, but I think they have clinched the 1 seed. Lions, Bears are out. Vikings 7-8, not looking good. Buccaneers, Panthers tied in the South at 8-7. Saints are out, we knew that. And the East, we've clinched the division officially. Eagles and Cowboys really close together. We'll see how the tiebreakers stack out with how bad the Cowboys started the year. Washington's out of the playoffs. In the West, Rams 9-6 lead the division. How about the Niners and Seahawks? Really close. Cardinals are out. Players of the week for the second straight week in the AFC. Patrick Mahomes wins it, 303 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 6 rushing yards in the 42-14 win against Seattle. And in the NFC, Matt Stafford putting up 49 points with 327 passing yards and 5 scores and 9 rushing yards to go along with it. On defense, a pair of losers win it as C.J. Mosley 14 tackles, a tackle for loss, sack, pass deflection, and interception in the loss at Jacksonville. And in the NFC, Avonte Maddox 8 tackles, a sack, forced fumble, pick 6 in the loss against Dallas. For leaders, Josh Allen still leading passing yards. Joe Burrow still at 40 touchdowns, now tied with Matt Stafford in interceptions. Carson Wentz didn't throw one, so he's still at 31. For rushing, Saquon 64 yards. Kamara 22 touchdowns, and Derrick Henry 100 broken tackles. Receiving, Cooper Kupp triple crown, 111 catches, 1,618 yards, 22 touchdowns, 713 of those yards are after the catch, by the way. Another incredible year. If it wasn't for Barkley, as I said last week, Offensive Player of the Year. Defense wrapping things up. Cole Holcomb, 152 tackles. DeMarcus Lawrence, 23.5 sacks. Just a remarkable year, and Trayvon Diggs along with it, 17 interceptions. I mean, where do you go with that? It's just indescribable. Week 17 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Cowboys and Titans. On the Sunday slate of games, we have Cardinals, Falcons, Steelers, Ravens, Bears, Lions, Jags, Texans, Broncos, Chiefs. That might be for the division. Dolphins, Patriots. We play the Colts. Eagles play the Saints. The Panthers play the Buccaneers. Browns play the football team. I'm sorry, Commanders. Niners play the Raiders. The Jets play the Seahawks. The Vikings play the Packers. And on Sunday Night Football, the Rams play the Chargers. And on Monday night, the Bills play the Bengals. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time when we face, in Week 17, the Indianapolis Colts.